Hey Sunshine, I'm Faith Behanna, your 2020 USA National Miss Florida, and welcome back to another episode of Road to USA National Miss. In today's video, I am going to be doing things a little bit differently than I typically do for this series because I want to go through and talk to you a little bit about mindset and how it affects you during competition. I do already have another video on mindset about how to have a winning mindset, but I actually decided for this episode I would really like to compare my mindset from Nationals 2018 to Nationals 2019 and tell you what I'm doing differently this year to prepare my mindset and make sure I am in a good place mentally to compete. So in this video here, I am actually competing in evening gown for top 6. This is during finals night, not preliminary night. Unfortunately, I don't have a video of preliminary night formal wear competition, but this was during the top 6 competition, and this year in particular, I was really feeling so grateful, so blessed, and just so comfortable in my own skin. And when I walk down that runway, I think you can really see that all over my face. You can see it in my walk. It's very evident that I am comfortable in who I am and that I've brought my very best self to that stage. But that was really easy for me to do that year because I was well aware of how much work I had put into this title. In terms of getting ready for state competition and in all of the appearances that I completed, I had put more work into competing at USA National Miss Nationals in 2018 than I had ever put into a pageant before. I knew going into it that I was completely prepared, and regardless of what the outcome was, whether I had been first runner-up or won or not, none of that really mattered to me because I knew that I had prepared to the best of my ability and I was going to leave everything I had on that stage. My mindset going into that year was just so stellar, partially because I had had such a fantastic year, but also just because I had put a lot of work into developing my mindset that year. I was really feeling super positive about myself and about the way that the competition was going to go, and that is completely reflected when you see me on stage. Really, 2018 Nationals was my favorite pageant performance of all time, and I love rewatching this video. And on the flip side, in 2019, I was going through a really difficult time. A couple of my family members had just been in and out of the hospital. My best friend who had come with me was in the hospital with diabetic ketoacidosis. I'd gone through a horrible breakup this year. My 14-year-old dog passed away. It was like everything that could go wrong before Nationals did go wrong. And I got into a place where my mindset was horrible. My mental health was really in the worst place it had been in a long time. And I think that's really reflected when I'm on stage. I was not very comfortable in myself. I was kind of just going through the motions because I love competing and I love to be on stage, so I knew that would make me feel a little bit better. But still, I look back on these videos and I almost hate to watch them because I know that that girl on stage was just not loving herself, and it just kind of makes me sad that I didn't go in with all of the preparation that I had the year before. As you guys could probably tell, there is a really big difference between the first year that I competed at Nationals and the second year, just because of the circumstances that I was going through in my life and the things that I was dealing with. I really wasn't comfortable on stage at Nationals 2019. I was having a good time because it was the best week that I had had all year that year, but I just really wasn't in my element. I wasn't feeling completely confident in myself because of the issues that I was dealing with, and that really affected my stage performance. So this year going into Nationals, especially during these unprecedented times, I have made sure to really take the time to take care of myself and to work on my mindset. I have been listening to a lot of inspirational podcasts, reading all of the books that I possibly can, and journaling constantly just to make sure that nothing gets stuck in my head for me to dwell on, and that I get it out onto paper, get it out to another person to make sure that I am not going into Nationals with any additional baggage. And when you all are competing, I really want the same thing for you as well. I want you to be in the best possible mindset you can be when you get on stage. I am so grateful to all of you for watching and following along with the Road to USA National Miss series. It has been an honor and a privilege to share my journey with all of you, and I can't wait to show you some behind the scenes of Nationals 2020. Thank you so much again for watching. Remember to radiate positivity today and always, and I'll see you guys in the next one.